No starting lineup announcement, so I guess we're going to be set to go. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. We are set for some ACHA, Tri-State Collegiate League hockey between the hosting Cincinnati Bearcats and the visiting Ohio State Buckeyes. I'm Paul Luckman, pleased to be joined alongside by Austin Coleman. Coleman, we've seen these two teams play before. Up in Columbus, Cincinnati came out with a 4-3 overtime win. What do you expect to see here in round two?
Well, hopefully our Bearcats can jump out to a good start. I'd like to see them get a big lead. These conference games, they've been, 1, 2, 3 goal games. So, again, just like to see you get pucks to the net and hopefully bounces go our way and we get a big lead early.
For sure. So, we're going to be jumping right into things as we are set to start the game in to take the draw for the Bearcats. Number 15, Brady Kiplinger. He is alongside his linesman of Ryan Murphy, coming back from Chicago. Missed him last time the Bearcats hit the ice. And Dalton Drum, number 9. On defense, Logan Rossiter, along with number 14, Sam Dorf. In between the pipes for the Bearcats, number 30, Michael Weber. And this game is underway. Bearcats have it in their own end, are looking to move things out. Dalton Drum takes a hit, but is able to move the puck into the offensive end anyway. Rossiter keeps it in. Nice play there. Sending it in front. That one's ripped by Drum. It was broken up before it made its way to the net. And the Bearcats are going to... they're credited with the shot. What a backhand attempt there by Dalton Drum. Had an open look at the net. Couldn't put it in. Bearcats rallying here early. Puck sent in on number 33. That's Jake Thorborn. I'm going to get it right one of these times. I messed it up a ton in Columbus, and hopefully I don't do it a ton here tonight. Brian Moore, easy name to pronounce for the Buckeyes. He sends one wide, cross ice, and the Bearcats break it up. Theoboron. That's what I'm going to try to keep practicing. That is the netminder, and he will be put to work here. Shot taken by Johnny Bonta. He fights it off, and here come the Buckeyes. Moving it up, that's Samuel Gross, number 7 in red. Buckeyes wearing their road reds, white numerals, and I believe they call it a scarlet and gray trim. They're weird up there in Columbus. Bearcats wearing their home whites, black numerals, red and black trim. As we've played just about 2 minutes of hockey here. Puck comes in on the crease, shot in on Weber, fought off. A lot of stick work there by defensemen, trying to break that play up, and that was the best look of the night so far early for the Buckeyes. And a icing here will bring things back into the Bearcats' offensive zone.
Johnny Bonta, with a few words for his teammates, firing him up. Unhappy with the shift. Ohio State had a good run there in the O-zone for him, and Bonta not happy. Wants to get the puck to the other end zone.
So now we'll see how the Bearcats can respond here after their first icing violation. They try to move it up along the boards. Nick Okada there battling for it. And the Bearcats do end up getting it out, courtesy of the captain, Damian Lona and company. Bonta getting involved here right in front of the camera with Jake Furley. And Michael Weber has the puck right in front of the net, and he will freeze it, and we'll have a stoppage in play. Good to have some season ticket holders finding their spots. Brought some extra notes for them, just in case. That's how it's done.
VIP.
Yeah, absolutely.
Only get the best here at Sports Plus.
Yeah. It's a long walk up here to the press box. We know that, so we want to appreciate their travels. 7:25 to go. Puck behind the net. Now here comes Cincinnati. Out with it, right wing side, is Brady Kiplinger. Kiplinger was looking for some help. It comes up top to Sam Dorf, who just backhands it back. Ohio State's going to want to keep the Bearcats out of the zone. The more they set up, the more likely this line will put in a goal. This guy knows how to do it. 65 points coming in on the game today in 19 games. Staggering. Logan Rossiter, he hits his stick. I believe that found Murphy's stick, excuse me. And Bearcats were looking to clean it up. Fialboron with another save for the Buckeyes. Cincinnati still able to control, up but not out. Dalton Drum keeps it in, then pitches it forward. Hesitation by the Buckeyes keeps the puck in, and Cincinnati fighting for it along the wall. You got to be proud of the guys here in this shift.
Yeah, and actually, D doing a really good job. Dorf there, good board play, able to kick the puck back low. And like you said earlier, the longer this line gets in the zone, the more comfortable they get. And you got to be aware of that as a defensive team.
Well, legs got to be tired right now for the Buckeyes as Cincinnati has worked the puck this entire shift. Yeah. Dalton Drum getting off.
First player
and
change.
this is a good sign for Cincinnati. Though here come Ohio State as they finally move it up. That's Lineberry trying to move it ahead. It is now picked up by Furley, who takes a shot in on Weber. And I believe he's got some family here, so if I'm mispronouncing his name,
save.
I will be corrected. Michael Weber fighting off some shots here early. Ohio State with 3 shots being doubled up right now. That's a lot of shots Cincinnati's given up here early in the period. Usually they keep teams in single digits.
Early on, I think they're just trying to get the puck on net, so nothing to worry there.
Want to test the feeling. Nice move here by Colin McAllister. He puts on the brakes, tries to send one toward the slot. Kyle Ahrens was there, and he has the play broken up. Away with it comes Shimko. He's got a man, right wing side, and it's broken up. Brian Brown couldn't find it on his stick, and Cincinnati now clears the zone. Cincinnati has a lot of speed, but Ohio State has had a few odd man rushes themselves, trying to keep up with the Bearcats. Puck sent all the way down, and we have an icing violation. A lot of action today in Tri-State Collegiate League as a long Thanksgiving break. I should ask before I get started into that. Coleman, have a nice Thanksgiving?
Absolutely. Paul, how about yourself?
I did. Good. I had a really good one. We hope you did as well. Obviously, we missed out on hockey last week, and this is actually the last weekend before the Christmas break.
Yep.
So let's get it in, and let's make it worth it. Bearcats are going to try to make sure that they can pick up 2 victories. And if you look at the schedule, as the Buckeyes pick up a turnover, Michael Weber fights off a shot and then freezes it. Cincinnati has 3 games scheduled for this weekend. They will not be making the trip tomorrow night to Bowling Green State. That was told to me before the game. That will be a loss. Cincinnati will instead gear up for a Sunday contest against 3rd-ranked Toledo. That's new guy Brandon Armstrong taking a shot off the shin guards and moving the puck ahead. Stephen Lang trying to work with his line mates Jacob Sneezik and Armstrong. So Armstrong played in only 1 game previous as the Buckeyes come in on Weber again. He thought he had it in front of him. He did not. Puck was still loose. And Ohio State first on the board as they will put this one home. And I believe the first man out is number 27, Brian Moore. And if that is the case, he ties the team lead in points and is the team lead in goals. As that is, he ties, or excuse me, he does have the team lead in goals with 10. So Brian Moore, book it, scores the first goal of the game. 14-10 to go here in the first period. And you know what? I'm going to be corrected on that. That could be number 2, and that's Patrick Spirelli. That would be his 3rd goal of the year. So Sean Hare, spotter, also a goaltender, knows the deal. And the Buckeyes ice the puck, so we'll have an offensive zone faceoff. 14:02 to play here in the first period. Okada with it, sends it toward the middle of the ice. Stephen Lang with a good rip there. Unable to get it through. There's Brandon Armstrong, newest member of the Bearcats, wearing number 27 in white. Puck fought in the corner. Lang just dumps it back down for Armstrong. Armstrong looking up top, instead has it picked off. And here come the Buckeyes again. Alexander Shefflin moved it to number 6, J.D. Clemens, who took a big hit along the boards. Thunderous hit. Ohio State there to reset, just dumping it down. Michael Weber behind the net plays it, and then comes back to it, backhanding it ahead. Where now Cincinnati will move it along in the corner. Nick Okada looks up and moves it to Damian Lona. Lona gets pickpocketed. Cincinnati still trying to get it into the offensive zone. Now we'll get another whack at it. Lona, Bonta, and Talibi are the forwards, being joined by Dorf and Rossiter. That's Rossiter. Logan Rossiter moves the puck away from the defenseman. And not to be outdone, that's Jake Furley, number 23, being a pest in Cincinnati's end. Puck goes cross ice. Johnny Bonta whacks at it. Can't get it. Bearcats really haven't had much to brag about here early. They do have 6 shots, but they've kind of been just like that, one and dones, and not from a serious angle, though. Now Cincinnati really coming in tight. Johnny Bonta working it, moves it up top, kept in by Rossiter. Bonta behind the net.
Yeah, good look. Good look.
Finds Talibi. Talibi tried to put it in, and net just comes off its bearings there. So stoppage in play, 11:51 to go. Bearcats out shooting the Buckeyes 7-5, but are trailing 1-0.
Yeah, that was UC's best chance here lately. Good Bonta acting like he's going to go around the net and then does a little spinorama. Pass it to Talibi back door, but goalie was there.
Good spot to have the puck right behind the net. Wayne Gretzky's office, as it's been called. Puck just sent in softly toward the Alboron. Play broken up. Chipped ahead, Buckeyes move it down into the corner. Cincinnati coming out with it. That's Dalton Drum fighting through.
Got Brady back,
He's got it left wing side, moves behind the net, takes a hit, falls down, still able to work the puck over to Ryan Murphy. Murphy tried to move it up top, nothing but red uniforms, and out come Ohio State. Puck played in the corner. Coming away with it is Cincinnati, Matt Lindley. Moved it up for Kyle Ahrens. Now Ohio State in possession. Good exit out of the zone for Ohio State. Moving in, slamming on the brakes and ripping a shot is Connor Lewis, looking for his first goal of the season, and he looked like a goal scorer on that play. He knew what he wanted to do. 10:25 to go. Bearcats trail 1-0.
Yeah, it was a good spot for him to shoot. Try to go low glove. Try to put it right in Michael Weber's armpit. But Weber quick with the glove and shuts him down.
Von Kieserling in on the draw, won the faceoff. Ohio State, though, first to corral the puck right out of the draw.
That was 27 with the goal.
How about that? I was right. Yeah. So it was Moore with the goal. Brian Moore, give him his 10th on the season. And here come the Bearcats. Way to hold the line by Danny Matea and company. Matea with the puck. Looking for some room, skates top of the circle, then just leaves it behind. Looking for some help, cycling. Colton Kugler being aggressive as a defenseman. What you like to see is he disrupts play, allows Cincinnati to hold the zone for just a little bit longer. Von Kieserling had it stuck at his skates and delayed play even longer. Tyler Brady coming in, tries a backhand. Nick Okada cut off his angle well. Didn't allow him to have a clean look at Michael Weber. There we go, big hit in the corner of the boards. That's a penalty in the Ohio State Buckeyes. Bad move there. as J.D. Clemens is still giving the shoulder shrug of I don't know what I did. Puck touched by the Buckeyes, and we will have our first power play opportunity. 9:01 to go here in the first period. Not what you'd like to see if you are the Ohio State Buckeyes, as they rank 306th in the penalty kill at 80.6%. Cincinnati coming in ranked 5th, 45.1% on the power play. So the man advantage has been a place where Cincinnati has really turned the game around, and no better opportunity right now than the Bearcats to tie this game up. Cincinnati wins the draw. Nick Okada has it at the blue line. Comfortably sends it over to Damian Lona, who gives it back. Thrown over left wing side where Bonta was there, then sent in on the net. Now it's just kind of forced there. Not much behind that, as Kyle Talibi was able to get a stick on it. Jacob Alboron there to glove it right at the top of the crease. It doesn't roll off the tongue. Names can roll off the tongue.
Yeah.
The Alboron
right
can, but I haven't figured it out yet. Cincinnati wins the battle for the puck. And now hold the zone. Moved across. That's Nick Okada. He moves around a man nicely. And now we'll look on a backhand for some teammates. And right there was Kyle Talibi. He's got to work hard for the puck again, as he lost it. Nick Okada, or Johnny Bonta, I'm sorry, is trying to screen his man. And Matt Lindley moved that net well out of it.
Yeah, he got pushed into the goaltender. And referees are going to discuss something here. I don't know, maybe if they're trying to figure out maybe an interference on Ohio State or what. Yeah. No change. They're just going to pull everybody off the ice. They're saying that the pushing, they're blaming the net coming off clearly on Ohio State. Therefore, all 5 guys that were on the ice when it happened have to come back on.
Nice.
It's kind of, they do that so if guys are trying to get a whistle, try to get a break, get back on the bench, get a fresh line out there. It's the purpose of.
Now, if it's blatant enough, will they just call a delay of game?
See, that's the thing. I don't think we have delay of game in the ACHA. I don't know if we do. Some levels call it, some levels don't.
I figured I'd ask.
I know in high school, if we didn't call it, I try to buy many delay of games. In fact, I drew many. I would have had plenty of penalties for delay of games. Short bench where I'm from.
Well, we're having a discussion right now as the referee is making sure that everyone on the Ohio State personnel realizes what you were explaining to us. Logan Rossiter behind the net sends it up. Nick Okada will have to pinch in. He does not win the race to the puck, and it is cleared out a minute to go on the power play for Cincinnati as J.D. Clemens sits in the box. For what did he get booked with? Interference?
Yeah,
Was it just
interference.
Yeah.
He didn't like the hit McAllister gave to his teammate, so he came in to stick up for him, and it was the right call. McAllister was looking for the puck.
Nick Okada from a sharp angle trying to create. He's able to re-find the puck almost like a video game. Never really lost it. Puck sent up along the boards. Kiplinger was there to break it up, but it goes right back to a red jersey where they will ship it on out.
Good play by Mike Weber. Gets the puck out of the zone quickly. Coach Gangus likes that. Mike, he takes a lot of practice to it. He loves doing it.
Here comes Ryan Murphy. Keep an eye on him. He feeds over to Nick Okada. Okada finds Brady. Kip can't control it. Buckeyes survive their first penalty of the game. Moved up top, dumped in off the stick of Ryan Murphy. Murphy doesn't get hold of that one, sends it wide of the net, where it is now picked up there by Perino. Ohio State has some trouble moving it out. Allows Cincinnati to come away with it. Puck is loose.
Yeah.
Shot and a goal.
Yeah.
Ryan Murphy worked hard in that opportunity. He put one on net. The Alboron made the first save. Danny Matea able to get the loose puck. And with an open net, he put it home 1-1. Bearcats are rewarded.
think I got Murph on the assist. Who had the second one?
I don't know. We'd have to check the replay on that one. Check all your spotters you can. So for Moore, who scored for the Buckeyes, that was his 10th goal of the season. For Danny Matea, number 10 as well. So a pair of 10s up on the board. At least on the goal category for both players. Puck hits off the protective netting there. And we'll have a stoppage and pledge. You kind of...
All right, this is what I think.
It's a weird one.
I mean, I'm a nice guy. I live with the guy. Great family. Dalton Drum did kind of... He didn't even get a stick on it, though.
Did he sneeze on
shouldered,
the puck? Yeah.
He kind of shouldered it forward out of the half boards, and Murph was able to pick it up. I think by rule, Drum doesn't get the assist and put a stick on it. I don't know how that works exactly, but we'll give it to him.
We'll give it to him.
I don't know how the refs scored it, but up here, Paul, we're giving it to him.
Well, Murphy, no doubt, picked up his 66th point as he picks up the assist for Murphy on the Apples category. That's even number 30 for big number 22.
And my boy,
good to have you back, Murph.
25th for my boy Dalton Drum.
There you go. So, he has his name hanging on a banner up there at Dayton's, Kettering Ice Center, right?
Yeah, but Paul, I got my name's up there too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Your name along with Colton Kugler, number 11 in Cincinnati. So,
yeah,
not trying to diminish the fact that your name's up there and that other players are, but it's my name's not on any banner that I would like to proudly state. I may be on. I'm having a banner losing year in fantasy football.
Yeah.
So
I'm right there with you. All three teams.
5:30 to go. Hopefully you have some Bearcats on your fantasy hockey team. Plenty to write home about. Danny Matea able to score for Cincinnati. This is one of 8 games in Tri-State Collegiate League action. Already one final, and that was between number 14 Louisville and number 12 Ohio. Bobcats get the best of the Cardinals, 11-1 final score. Bobcats have spoiled Cincinnati's perfect season and swept them. Ryan Murphy trying in. Had to put that one a little higher. He was trying to go up over the shoulder of the Alberon. But able to stay big. Just under 5 minutes to play. Bearcats have tied it up. Now looking to take their first lead of the game. Rossiter sends it around. There to pick it up is Armstrong, but
that's up.
Oh!
And he's going to call that. That could be a boarding. Oh, that's a big hit. But Logan's a big
boarding
kid.
Or is that charging? They're going to get him a boarding.
Yeah, I think that's, I don't know. That's,
Alexander.
It makes sense, but it makes sense. But when it happens to your teammate, you feel like it's a clean hit.
You know, whether Deepak meant it or not, this is the second time he played the song, but this is more appropriate this time around. Don't blame it on me. Rossiter trying not to get blamed here, but everyone and their mother saw it. Luckily, it's only 2 minutes coming, but everybody saw it except for Alexander Shefflin, who is the point leader coming into the game for the Buckeyes. He was just tied by number 27, Brian Moore, on their last goal. Shefflin able to get up on his own power. He'll stay in the game for sure. Puck sent in, and it goes in. Brian Moore looking around. Did anyone else touch it? And how about that? 4 seconds in, Brian Moore scores his 11th goal of the season on the power play. 2-1, Buckeyes lead. Wow.
UC fan.
So
let's go Stripes.
Is Rossiter? Yeah, Rossiter's out of the box now. I'm sorry, I saw Sebastian Millette in there. It's like, get him out of there. But just tells you a little bit going through my head. So on the 8th shot of the game for Ohio State, Buckeyes make this one a 2-1 lead and go on a 2-on-1 break here. Michael Weber fights off a shot there as Tyler Brady was bearing in on Michael Weber and had some help. My goodness. Scary few seconds here for Cincinnati. Cincinnati able to move it through the neutral zone, trying to get it into the offensive end. That'll be left there for Nick Okada. He'll dump it down. Bearcats charge behind the net. Bonta finding Talibi. Bonta's shot from a sharp angle hits a shin guard.
Forget the sticks, we use our feet and hands.
My goodness. Bouncy puck and finally ends up on the stick of Chris Bowers. He just sends one in. And I believe that found the CK of the diagonal Buckeyes across the chest of number 33, Jacob Fialbaron. Face off won by the Bearcats. Okada moves around a man or two, and he'll fire one just high and wide. Great skating ability by number 6 to just move around guys. It looks really easy when he does it, though you don't see many guys be able to do it because it's not that easy. We got a penalty here. It is upcoming. Couple players exchanging pleasantries. Should be no surprise. Johnny Bonta somewhere in the middle of that.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So I believe Cincinnati was about to go in the power play.
No, it was on Bonta for something.
Well, hopefully he picked up a dance partner, and I'm pretty sure he did. He definitely did. Referees are going to break it down. Talking with the captain, Damian Lona, and number 11, that is Mark Heeneman.
Getting a game.
Bonta? Yeah. And Johnny Bonta is gone. That is ideal for only Buckeye fans. .327 to go here in the first period. Buckeyes in front 2-1. Other games in the Tri-State Collegiate League action while we're figuring this all out. Michigan will take on the Akron Zips. Good for Akron to play Michigan. Bad news is I'm not sure that's going to go in their favor. Good luck. That is the 7th ranked Michigan Wolverines in their division. 7th ranked in ours, Miami of Ohio. They will take on Toledo. They'll play them twice before Toledo will take on Cincinnati on Sunday. So that is going to be interesting. We'll keep an eye on that score. Other scores, Wright State, former Wright State Raider, standing right next to me, Austin Coleman. They will take on Central Michigan. That is the Chippewas. Robert Morris takes on Pittsburgh. Xavier on the road to take on Tryon. And that is the last game of the semester for the Musketeers. Number 20, Dayton takes on Bowling Green. And, of course, you're watching this game, Cincinnati hosting Ohio State. Only final in action so far, number 14, Louisville, down by the 12th-ranked Ohio Bobcats 11-1. So the only penalty we see up on the board as of right this second is a 4-minute penalty, and that is issued to defenseman number 29, Daniel Smith. Daniel Smith coming into today's game, 8 penalty minutes. He just doubled them right there. And there's Johnny Bonta being issued the 5. And who's going to sit for him? That'll be, ouch, number 22. Or no, that had to be 27, right? You guys see 22 on the bench. Yeah, that had to be Brandon Armstrong.
That's
okay.
Is, yeah.
I'm not coach. I'm not doing any coaching. I'm just saying my extra man that I'd send to the box wouldn't be number 20 or number 22. So we're back to action here now. We'll play a little 4-on-4. And puck sent in toward Weber. Weber, top of the crease, fights it off. Second one, sticks that one aside. All Buckeyes here early. Send it across the crease. Nobody home to put it in for the Buckeyes. Final 3 minutes to play here in the first period. Puck fired in, off the stick, number 15, Brady Kiplinger. The Alboron out back to play it. Cincinnati there to collect it. Good centering feed by Ryan Murphy. Unfortunately, it was right in between two possible receivers of the pass. Ohio State trying to move it away. Murphy not afraid to get his hands dirty. Coming in with speed. Murphy has it shot blocked. What a job by J.D. Clemens back checking there as he saves the goal, no doubt. Murphy sliding in with speed inside the dot. Man, you'd like to see those go through for Cincinnati. Just not to be. 2:17 to go here in the first.
Good entry by those three. Little tick, tack, and then off the toe of the defenseman, like you said, deflected up in the netting.
So Cincinnati back in their own end here in the neutral zone. Nick Okada moving it ahead, 2-on-2. He's got speed, moves around the defenseman, fires it from a sharp angle. Everyone kind of looking around. Goalie made sure he froze. He didn't want any sort of, if he didn't have that puck contained, that puck to slip by him.
Yeah, he did it the right way. Hugged the net, hugged his post there, gave no openings. Nick tried to stuff her in there, but couldn't find it.
Under 2 minutes to play. Puck sent through. Chris Revenu was the one back for Ohio State trying to pick it up. Instead, Bearcats are able to move away with it. Von Kieseling left it there. Colin McAllister rips one in, and it was blockered away. McAllister trying to move around a couple guys. Mark Heeneman just threw a stick at the play just to kind of stop it. 1:50 to go on the penalty to Ohio State. 2:45 to go on the Bonta Major playable puck. Not seen that way by the officials. They'll call an icing, 1:13 to go. Stick with us right after the period. We're going to go over a player spotlight. First time we've done it all season. We're going to try to continue that. We know it's tough for you guys to stay up late, so might as well give you as much content as we possibly can. As a puck is sent in and saved by Michael Weber. A couple generic chants from fans expressing their love for a player, not sure who.
I think it might be the Danny Matea fans. He did go up to him and celebrate after his goal.
How about that? Cincinnati comes away with it. Good speed here by Okada and Lona. Lona looks for Okada. Oh, it's in! How about that? Connor Lewis. Oh, no. Doesn't have a goal on the year until now, and it was a beauty. Connor Lewis trying to break up the saucer pass. Gets a stick on it, and it goes in top corner. Bearcats tie it up. What a feed from Damian Lona. He'll get the goal. And yeah, you're going to want to catch this one on replay so you can explain it better than I can. Under a minute to go, Damian Lona picks up his 25th goal of the season. And it was flashy, but not in the way his goals usually are. Buckeyes trying to gain the lead back here just before the end of the period. Instead, Bearcats break it up. So here they come on the 2-on-1 on your replay screen. And it was just flukily tipped by the defenseman. Under 30 to go here live as Michael Weber behind his net plays it back. Cincinnati has definitely caught a break. Puck comes in to the offensive end only to be moved right back out. Damian Lona has it, top of the circle, gets his pocket pick. Gross moves it ahead, and that will do it for the first period. 19 shots on goal for Cincinnati compared to 14, but at the end of the day, we're still tied at 2. Damian Lona scores for the Bearcats, his 25th. Danny Matea scored the first goal of the game for Cincinnati, his 10th. Moore has both goals for Columbus, his 10th and 11th. Let's take a look at our player spotlight, and unfortunately we won't see him the rest of the game. I got Johnny Bonta on mine, a 21-year-old, first year with the team, forward right winger. What do you know about this guy?
Johnny Bonta, or some people may know him as Johnny, but great guy off the ice, on the ice, just real gritty guy. Likes to get in the dirty spots, and he's a big team guy, definitely. So he sticks up for his teammates and works his tail off.
Now, his favorite pregame meal, Chipotle. I can relate. I got you there. Fun fact, I wish I was Pete Rose.
Ooh.
Interesting there. His favorite team, Columbus Blue Jackets. Have you heard of the team that he previously played for, the Bozeman Stingers?
He played somewhere out west last year. I can't remember why he was out there exactly, but it's somewhere in Montana, I believe. He's played somewhere in Montana.
It makes sense, and in case you're wondering why he's going to school, he is going for sports management. So Johnny Bonta, number 8 for the Cincinnati Bearcats. Unfortunately, he has gotten an early dismissal from this game. 2-2. We'll be back with second period of play after this. You're watching Bearcats Hockey on YouTube. ton of goalie insiders here. Second period of play, just about to get ready to go. We got Sean Hare on the camera, Austin Coleman on color, Adrian Farhat on just ice and analyst. You know, you get it all. You analyze everything from the post. I believe you broke down the crease the one time. What have you seen so far through one period of play in this 2-2 hockey game?
There's been good goaltending, a lot of rebounds and stuff, but you know they're doing good. They're keeping the puck out of the net for the most part, and we'll see what happens in a second.
Well, that is exactly what we'll see what happens as play has already started. Thanks a lot, Adrian. We'll come back in whenever we need to check in. You're going to be like our sideline guy.
Oh.
So whenever you see, pitch in, just pinch one of us. We'll give you plenty of airtime.
All right,
we got to give the people what they want, and that's Adrian Farhat.
Yeah, you're like an ugly Aaron Andrews.
I don't know who that is, but thank you.
Good.
It's a compliment.
Greatest sideline reporter of all time, Paul. Come on, Adrian.
How do you not know who Aaron Andrews is? Anywho, all right, back to hockey. Brady Kiplinger, right wing side. He brings in the puck. Bearcats beneficiaries of the first goal of the year for Connor Lewis. Unfortunately for Connor, it's not going to count, except it did count because it hit off of a Buckeye stick and went into a Buckeye net, which was tremendous. And Damian Lona, you'll take it any way possible. And it's no surprise with goals like that, fluky as they may be, he leads all the ACHA in points. That is number 67, one more than his teammate Ryan Murphy, who happened to pick up point number 66. It's a lot to keep up with this team. Cincinnati in the offensive zone. That's Von Kieserling dancing around and then fires one around the boards. Who's the first one to get there? Number 19, John Von Kieserling. As he battles for it, it's basically 1-on-3. And JK just doesn't quit. Good news also on the front. We were wrong, Austin Coleman. It's about time to give the corrections. Johnny Vanta did not get a game misconduct. He's still in there as he just went to the locker room because he was in for 5-minute major, wasn't coming out the period. So sometimes you'll see that in the NHL when guys will get into a scrap. They know they don't have to sit in the box. They'll just take some little me time.
Get the warm shower first.
What is he doing? My mind is being blown here. 2 minutes into this hockey game, or in the second period, I should say. Bearcats chip it up off the walls. There's Colin McAllister. He slips on the puck. I understand. He kind of looked like me if I ever step out on ice. Johnny Bonta's shot is deflected and hits off the netting. Stoppage in play. Okay, so it's an I love you, Danny Matea chant that I've been basically hearing in the left of my ear. And that's fair. The guy has a goal in this game. 10th of the season, Danny Matea. And Adrian Farhat says we all love Danny Matea, and it's true. When he wears a Cincinnati Bearcat jersey, we have to. We have no choice. Damian Lona, shot goes wide. He's able to send it toward the crease. And now we'll have a whistle here. Stoppage in play. And I believe the puck was, what was that, played with a high stick? What do you got there?
I think net was off. Per usual.
Always trying to fix an unfixable problem.
What is that?
The net's falling off.
Puck comes out. Here come the Buckeyes sprinting toward the puck. Even the referee goes down. That was Perino who led the charge. Buckeyes trying to keep it in. Lineberry unable to hold the zone. And the puck comes out. Danny Matea, who brought his entire fan base, probably has more Twitter followers than us combined here. I don't know. He picked up the puck. Lona, right wing side. Has time and space, skates to the center, leaves it for Talibi. Talibi lost it, then leaves it for Danny Matea. Matea finds Talibi, who gets it to Okada, keeps it in at the blue line. Matea behind the net sends it toward the center of the crease, then sent wide of the net. And speaking of the net, that's another whistle. The whistle has alerted us that the net, I guess it's still on its bearings. I thought that was what the whistle was for.
It might have hit the netting. Might have been deflection. The puck went up in the netting.
You know, with the booth being this crowded,
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to blame it on. No excuse.
Oh, you wanna? Should we go inside the glass with Adrian?
Hey, folks, just a little recap on the comment before on Danny Matea's Twitter followers.
Yeah.
Twitter followers, he has 160.
160
Look up
followers, or who is he following?
176.
He's following 176.
Here we go.
Oh, Ryan Murphy all alone with his former teammate.
Oh.
Backhand.
Love saving his beauty.
On the other team.
The Alberon with a big-time save. Murphy's going to make sure he says something to him again. These two are former teammates. Murphy beat him twice in the first game that they played for 2 goals. Couldn't beat him here to take the Bearcats back in front. This time he sends one blocker side, and the save is made. So there you go, Danny Matea, 166 followers.
160. Don't
160.
Don't give him too many.
Okay, 160, okay. But he is a minus 17.
Yeah.
If you're following,
Yeah.
I think he's following 17 or 16 more people that being followed. It's a minus. I've always wanted that Twitter handle that has like, I'm following 40-something people and I got a K next to how many people are following me. That's not my situation, by the way.
Paul, maybe one day.
Someday.
Yeah.
And I guess YouTube
We're
doesn't.
all rooting for you.
Yeah. If I stick with this UC hockey team, I may someday. Who knows?
I mean, to us, you are now. You're in the thousands, just because how much we like you.
Bearcats put one in toward the crease. Number 33, Falmeron. Looked like he put his net back on its place. Icing will be the call. So 2-2 game here, back and forth. It was chippy toward the end of the first period. That seems to have straightened itself out here as both teams had that first intermission timeout.
What are you doing? Stop. All right, sorry, I'll fix it.
Here we go. Puck is dropped. Chipped in there by Matt Lindley. Finds puck goes behind the net. Stephen Lang fights off Shefflin. Keeps the puck in. Dumped in. From a sharp angle, I believe Brandon Anderson was trying to pick up his second goal of the game, and that was from a very sharp angle. Kyle Ahrens with the shot. Oh, man, trying to be redirected. Was Brandon Ahrens who read that play entirely.
Kyle Ahrens.
Excuse me, yeah. Brandon Ahrens is standing creepily behind us with the best hair on the team.
You want to join? Join in the show? Boys are looking good.
Puck sent all the way down. Jacob Sneezik wins the race, keeps play in Cincinnati's end. Good speed. He'll look to center it. Does. Nobody really there. He was looking for Talibi, just unable to connect. Out come the Buckeyes. Shot goes wide of the glove. Michael Weber then set behind the net. Spirelli there to pick it up, move it to the blue line. Shot goes wide again. Now the Buckeyes are controlling. Kept in again. This one up and over the glass. Stoppage in play. Tyler Brady tried to fire one toward Weber. Can't even get a shot on that. 25-17, Bearcats lead in the shot department. 14:09 to go in the second. Tie game at 2. Play is broken up before it can make its way toward Michael Weber. Back checking hard as Johnny Bonta allows Damian Lona to pick up the puck right wing side. He slams on the brakes. And there is a penalty upcoming to the Ohio State Buckeyes.
No, it's on UC.
Oh, no, I thought we touched it. Well, anywho, it will go against UC. Good eyes there. Puck tipped ahead by Logan Rossiter. and I believe it will be a slashing against Johnny Bonta. 13:41, Johnny Bonta heads to the box. Second time, this time a much shorter trip. 2 minutes. So Logan Rossiter has had the shortest trip to the box so far, as he committed a penalty, and 6 seconds in, Ohio State scored. So Cincinnati's going to make sure to try to shut down this power play for Ohio State. Puck sent in toward the net. It just rolled toward the crease, was never really a shot directed at Weber, and then finds its way to the Buckeye bench. Ohio State coming into today's game, 17.4 on the power play. Penalty kill for Cincinnati is at 82.1%. Just to give you an idea. Coleman, what do you anticipate to see from Bearcats' penalty kill here?
Well, with these two out here, McAllister and JK, they're very aggressive forwards on the PK, so they're probably going to try and be the first ones on the loose pucks, as you should on the PK. And there's a good clearing attempt right here. Turnover at the red line, but that's what you're going to see out of this. JK getting back on the back check, and then the roster just using his size to take away passing lanes.
J.D. Clemens was trying to feed that one across. Couldn't. We have a whistle and a cross check upcoming to the Buckeyes. And that is the second time J.D. Clemens is looking baffled and confused, as he will go to the penalty box once again. So Johnny Bonta's penalty has been extinguished due to the penalty by J.D. Clemens, and I'm going to give J.D. Clemens a 7.8 on his door slam on the penalty box. Strong. He could have done more. He didn't go on Kadri on him and hit anybody with the butt end of his stick. Buckeyes move it out. Right wing side. Tyler Brady fighting off a few players, moves it to Moore. Moore has 2 goals already for Ohio State.
Trying to do the Michigan behind the net.
The old lacrosse goal.
Not gonna happen, bud.
Cincinnati well aware of it. 3-on-2 the other way. Brady looking for Murphy. It's back checked by the Buckeyes and broken up. Nick Okada moves it ahead. Dalton Drum gets around his man, moves up across the blue line. Loses the puck. Brady Kiplinger picks it back up. Shot goes wide. And Cincinnati will have a power play here in the next 20 seconds. So the Bearcats would like to hold the zone. It'd be even nicer if they can score before the end of the penalty to Bonta. Right in front. Here it is. Oh, it was loose. The Albaron moved to the top of the crease, and then momentum carried him a little too far. And instead of Cincinnati being able to put it in on the empty net, they'll have to settle for a breakaway opportunity, which is whistled for offsides. Bonta thought he played it right, and he's getting word from coach saying stay on the ice. I like your thinking.
Man, Murph was right there. It was almost too easy for him, and I feel like he just kind of slowed down on trying to put the puck in the net. That defenseman was there. I don't think the goaltender got any piece of it. Man, what a chance by the Bearcats.
25 seconds remains on J.D. Clemens' penalty. And, man, Johnny Bonta gets tied up with a Ohio State Buckeye, Jake Furley. Both of them looking for penalties. Neither one happy that nothing was called. Last 10 seconds, Nick Okada skates across the ice. Left wing side, moves now behind the net. Johnny Bonta touches it. Talibi has it. Talibi, cross ice looking for Okada. Ohio State back at full strength. Damian Lona, top of the circle, rips one wide. Does not go. Cincinnati holds the zone. Kyle Talibi in the corner now. picks up the puck. Ohio State looks tired. Matt Lindley sat and waited for some teammates. Instead, he found an Ohio State Buckeye. And then the puck goes to the corner, and now we have another whistle.
Yeah, the puck got caught up in Talebi's equipment. They lost it for a second, and then he found it, but the ref already blew the whistle. Call dead.
Play was called due to a high stick.
Oh, there was a penalty?
I don't know if there was a yeah, there is. How about that? So they called the penalty against the Ohio State Buckeyes. I wasn't sure if the guy played it with a high stick. J.D. Clemens going to the box for the third time. And Clemens has had the same puzzled look on his face coming into this game. Get this, 6 penalty minutes on the year. He's got 6 tonight.
Wow.
Cincinnati wins the faceoff. Murphy sends one in. It's broken up. Rossiter tries to get one in close. Can't punch it home. Nick Okada sends it to Brady Kiplinger. Kiplinger, top of the circle. Fires one in. The Almiron is there to make a save. 1:37 to go on the power play. 10-14 to go here in the second period. So just to give you an update, Tri-State Collegiate League action. Big time win for the Miami Redhawks. Redhawks number 7 knocked off number 3 Toledo by the final score of 5-2. So we'll see what happens tomorrow night, as the Redhawks will go for the sweep before the Toledo Rockets come into Sports Plus on Sunday afternoon. Nick Okada with the puck, moving in, looking for some help, sends it behind the net. Ryan Murphy is there. He will cycle now. Top of the blue line, rips one in, and man, right on target. Not an easy thing to do. But Ryan Murphy able to put one in on net, but fought away by number 33 in red. Dalton Drum eliminated as he tries to cross the blue line. Man, oh man.
Give him a hook. Give him a
Big
hook.
time hit.
Where's the hook?
Hook,
There you go.
trip,
There you go.
anything you want.
Give him another one.
So, wow.
Give him another
A
one.
lot of action here as the Bearcats are going to go 5-on-3.
Give him another one.
Ryan Murphy drawing penalties left and right. And I
Give him
think he
extra.
is. I think he's asking for that extra one.
There it is. He
There,
gave
how
him
about that? Wow. Nope.
No, it.
Wow,
Yeah, they're coaches. And there goes another bench minor.
Oh,
taking him
boy,
out.
he's getting the point.
That's not the first time. I think when we played him last year, he got.
And
kicked
there
out.
it is. There's the water bottle. The Coach Kangas favorite, my friends, as the red water bottle gets sent away. And Cassidy Save will hit the showers early. This is a long, long walk.
Yeah, it is.
Does he have to walk in front of us?
I hope not.
I think he's going. I think he's going to. No, he's not. He's gonna make a
Take
wise
Bobby.
move. Not a good moment. It's,
Coach did. Coach did. Their coach. Why would Kangas though?
so.
You said Coach Kangas.
So, you know, while they're talking about things, we are going to get the 5-on-3. Now, explain to me this, Coleman. I'm going to give you the job. You're the Ohio State Buckeyes coach. You've just been ejected. What is the best route of leaving here? We saw his route. He went out the door. He walked by a door, I believe, before he went out. I would go out through the Canadian rink right here.
Oh, that's right. You can't get through. Yeah.
Yeah, you just go back through there, and then you hide out through the Zamboni, because their locker room, you'd have to cross UC's bench. It's a long travel, so I don't know. That's just my bet. Or would you go across the ice? delay the game some more. I don't know. What would you do?
That's if you wanted to really, make someone mad. Definitely walk across the ice.
And of course, the water bottle was tossed
This
as
all,
well. So
I didn't catch the number, but this all started off a hooking call that was on OSU. Murphy was coming out of the D zone and just continually getting hooked. That's what started this. Then the kid that caused the penalty touches the puck and kind of he shoots it in the ref's direction. Then he keeps mouthing to him, so then he gets an extra 2. That's what he's got 4 minutes on the board for. And then the coach wanted to make sure that he got his 2 cents in as well. And like you said, he got ejected.
So we're still having a stoppage in play right here. 9:11 to go. For the penalty, Alexander Shefflin will be the man issued the 4 minutes, as J.D. Clemens still sits for 44 seconds. So a big 5-on-3 opportunity, and it feels like Cincinnati has the lead in this game, but we don't. Bearcats are not in ahead at any means. They're out shooting the Buckeyes 29-18 and have controlled play most of this game. But Ohio State, right now, dead even on the score sheet. Now they're going to have to play 5-on-3. Bearcats going to want to tally on this as much as possible. You can have as many as 3 power play goals on this chance. Damian Lona sends it to Nick Okada. Okada takes his time, then feeds it down low. There's Ryan Murphy, backhanded in by Dalton Drum. Roommate of Austin Coleman. Dalton Drum gets the last touch. How about this? Number 10 on the season for Dalton Drum. So 3 goal scorers in this game have scored their 10th. As for Brian Moore, he scored his 10th and 11th as I'm being hit with pens. But that's all right. Bearcats score on the power play. So now what I'm seeing up there is a 5-on-3 again.
Oh, wow.
And I'm seeing number 4 in the box. That's Joey Luffy. So when I said 3, I meant 4, I guess. Bearcats can score 4 times on this power play, which would be monumental. Damian Lona with the rip patted away. Boy, by Thalbaron. I put the R in there. I got to be careful. I asked the coaching staff, they're like, how does he pronounce it? I don't know. Ryan Murphy, he doesn't even know how to pronounce it. He was teammates with him. How about this? Another penalty. Buckeyes may just have a little bit of quit in their game, because it's got to be demoralizing to see all these numbers up on the board and to know that you still got prison time to serve. Are you running out of ink? I know you're trying to keep up on the penalties. This is getting exhausting. So a lot of these guys are adding. Okay, Brian Moore is the one going. Brian Moore led this team in penalty minutes with 16 coming in. It's going to be tough for him to keep the lead, though. If he commits another penalty, he'll hold him off. Right now, that's his 18th penalty minute serve, if he serves the full 2. Damian Lona leaves it for Ryan Murphy. Murphy moves around a man, takes an open look, and it's immediately clear. Now Coleman, it's only 3-2. I was just saying Ohio State's still tied in this game a moment ago before Dalton Drum scored his 10th. How big is it if they can leave this game at 3-2 after all these penalties?
Oh, that's huge for Ohio State, but obviously we don't want that to happen. Here we go. Oh, good save, but
Damian Lona with a rip.
Big momentum builder for either team, depending on what happens here.
Well, Cincinnati kept in by Nick Okada. Sends it left wing side, rolls off the stick of Dalton Drum, Brady Kiplinger. He's able to reclaim it. Gets it from Ryan Murphy. Kip finds the netminder, but the save was made. Murphy over to Okada, tic-tac, can't get the toe down. And now Murphy trying to pick it up again. Play stays in there, broken play, 2-on-1, Cincinnati trying again, can't, and out comes Joey Luffy
Mike's gonna play. Oh, play it up, Mike. Play it up, Mike. Play it up, Mike. Ah.
Everybody was calling for it. So Luffy takes a seat, still 5-on-3 though. Interesting. So the Bearcats are going to be 5-on-3 for the next minute 45. Rushing up the ice, here comes Danny Matea. Scored his 10th goal, first goal scored by UC. Leaves it for Murphy. Murphy sends it to Lona. Lona rips it but wide. Nick Okada skates to the slot.
Oh,
looks.
Crossbar.
Oh, man. Skates right, shoots left. And he reached the crossbar. Just didn't get the bounce from his best friend, in this case, his worst enemy.
Yeah, great look. I think Murph dropped the puck off for Okada right at the blue line, and he, like you said, Paul, went right, shot left, and tried to go high blocker as getting the goalie to move with him. Just too high off the crossbar and up in the netting.
In to take the draw, Johnny Bonta. Bonta has Danny Mateo with him, along with Kyle Talibi. Sam Dorf and Logan Rossiter are the defensemen. Buckeyes really getting involved after each and every clear, knowing how big of a situation they're in. Spirali takes it away from Matea. Then the puck reaches a defenseman where it is cleared out again. 6 minutes to play here in the period. Sam Dorf skates in. The defenseman behind the net moves it up top. Talibi trying to put it on his stick. Can't keep it in front. Talibi this time again. Fights it. Keeps it behind the net. Cincinnati controlling. Up top, Dorf. Dorf is there. Looks for a lane. He has a lane shot. It is saved. And we have a stoppage in play. The Alboran has played really strong here as he's made as many saves as the number on his jersey. As he has 33 saves, allowed 3 goals, and he is really being put to the test here as his team's been 5-on-3 for what he has to feel like is forever. Face-off won by the Bearcats. In comes Okada. He was looking in front. And Thialbaran, top of the crease, read it all the way. Now, Adrian Farhat, you are our goalie on in the booth here. How exhausting of a shift is this just to watch?
His legs have to be feeling.
Goal.
But there's a goal.
There it is. Adrian Farhat says it. His legs are tired, and a goal gets through. Damian Lona puts it in. And a power play goal, monumental for the Bearcats as they are now doubling up the Ohio State Buckeyes 4-2. That's why I ask you these things, man. You know, you gotta.
I'm a good left shot, you know.
Well, you're inside the goalie's head. You know what's up. So Cincinnati still somehow, some way on the power play for the next 9 seconds. Puck sent in off the boards. Touched up there by Tyler Brady, then taken away by Danny Matea. Cincinnati, through all that, 2 power play goals, and now lead 4-2. Everybody on the Buckeyes bench is standing. They are anxious to get on the ice. I know a few guys have been definitely out of play for a while. Under 5 to play here in the second. Buckeyes being outshot by 20, 38-18. Here comes Pontish. He'll dump it down. Michael Weber sends it off the dasher. Oh, Matt Lindley takes out Christian Pontish. And now Cincinnati able to come away with it. Matt Lindley using the screen by the official. Well done there. Official got a hip check in, and now we have a penalty And this one, unfortunately, will go against Cincinnati. Interference is the call. And they are going to get Matt Lindley for the penalty. For Matt Lindley, you wouldn't believe it, but I'm going to tell you, he is second in the team in penalty minutes behind Johnny Bonta, as he has picked up his 37th penalty minute of the year. So Ohio State has a chance to cut this lead in half as they will go on the power play. And they're holding the zone. Brady moves it down. Switches spots with his man. Puck comes up top. A lot of traffic in front. But the shot of Daniel Smith does not meet Michael Weber. Penalty killers are Danny Matea, Jacob Sneezik, Sam Dorf, and Logan Rossiter. Puck goes high and up off the protective netting. I believe that's Coach Mark Runco or Andrew Wilson behind the net, as he'll have to be the bench boss the rest of the way for the Buckeyes. You know, it's interesting, I was talking to Kelly, who's our, I guess you'd say, media engineer, also the wife of the coach. She was talking with Ohio State's coach. Nicest guy. That's what she said.
Yeah. Huh.
Nicest guy in the world. So I had no idea he'd get ejected, though he did pull out the Tyler Kangas throwing the water bottle on the ice. Nice touch. Ohio State under a minute to go on their power play opportunity. Puck set behind the net. Cincinnati breaks that one up. And the Cats have done a good job of keeping them out of the center of the ice here on the power play.
No, that's an excellent point. The OSU just keeps moving the puck around the outside of the box. I mean, that's what you want. That's what you want as a penalty kill. Let them be the penalty killers in that sense.
2:50 to go here. Second period of action. Bearcats the only ones to score, both on the power play in this period. Chris Bowers, first one to get to the puck, pins it up along the glass. That's Ponish holding Bowers up along the glass. Kyle Ahrens tries to move it up and out, but can't. Ohio State holds his own. Spirali gets it from Gross, back to Gross. Gross with the shot patted away by Weber. And with 20 ticks to go on Matt Lindley's penalty, Cincinnati rushing toward the puck. That's J.K. John Von Kieserling, who is just a nuisance.
God, a great penalty killer by J.K. A lot of hustle out of him. Stick on puck, just like you said, just being a pest.
Man out of the box for Cincinnati, back to full strength for the Bearcats. Delayed offsides makes Ohio State have to reset and go back. Tipped in there by Brady Kiplinger. Doesn't matter, Ryan Murphy's first one back. He leaves it for Kip.
Yeah.
Oh, man!
Yeah.
What a feed!
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool, Paul.
Sometimes when you're at a loss for words, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome. As good teamwork there, team chemistry. Ryan Murphy gets a big old apple as he feeds. Brady Kiplinger makes no mistake, tucking this one in, stick side, and a 5-2 Bearcat lead. Brady Kiplinger, that's his 14th goal of the campaign, and it gives the Bearcats an even field goal of a lead. So Murphy just worked hard to get down behind the play to the puck. And sure enough, when it was just him and Kip, it's a little back and forth right in front of the net. Kip skated to the right, then fed it left. Ryan Murphy off the face-off win here. Nick Okada sends one in on the net. 90 seconds to go. It's sent in on the bench. Look out, Sebastian Millette. Not wearing a helmet, but Millette is there to make the save. Glove save by Sebastian Millette. Gotta give this guy credit.
What a guy.
What a guy, making saves.
Flash the glove Friday. I love it.
I got bad news for you. Technically, it's Saturday morning.
All right.
No, I understand. You know, Flash the Glove Friday.
It's 6 saves Saturday.
6 save Saturday. Sick early morning save Saturday. You got it.
Whatever you want. We got to save for it.
So what a fun period this has been for Cincinnati. 3 goals to report. None so far for the Buckeyes. Under a minute to go now. Buckeyes trying to move it out of their own zone. Interrupted here by Dalton Drum. Moving it in. Left wing side, moved ahead by Brian Brown. He just dumps it in. Looking for some help. Brown being the first one back to retrieve it. Lineberry, or excuse me, Peterson moves it in. Spirali there to claim it. Again, Cincinnati keeping Ohio State out of the center of the ice. Bearcats will have to be quick as they only have 5 seconds. They move it up along the boards. Icing will be waved off. That should do it for the period.
Oh, it doesn't matter anyway.
Oh, it matters.
Murph clearly beat him. That was ridiculous.
So they tried to call icing instead. They'll just stick with that's the end of the period. 40 shots so far for Cincinnati. 5 goals for the Bearcats to report. 2 goals still for Ohio State as they were held scoreless in the period. How many penalties did you count for that entire sequence?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7, but there might have been 8 or 9.
My goodness. Well, that'll do it for the second period of play. Right now, we'll take a look at our player spotlight. And how about number 1, Sean Hare? That is the player we're going to take focus with. Age 20. This is his second year. He is a goalie. He was previously on the team. And have you ever heard of these guys? The Mighty Drunks. Austin Coleman.
Oh, so he must play in one of those. Columbus guy played in one of those good adult leagues. Respect it. What a name.
Now, this just shows my age, I guess. I'm not familiar. Favorite artist, Shaky Graves.
Oh,
No,
Sean, what kind
know
of,
anything about
Sean,
that?
what genre is that?
Well,
We actually got Sean Hare here. How about
hey.
Sean, explain to us who your favorite artist is and maybe a favorite song, or do you have anything? Shaky Graves is what you put down.
Right, yeah. I'm really into the modern folk, and Shaky Graves is probably one of my favorite guys. He's kind of like a one-man band, and smaller guy, doesn't play big venues. So.
Have you ever seen him in concert or anything like that, or?
No, but I'm actually hoping to see him within the next few years. He's putting out tour dates, so.
Okay, so
should be exciting.
while we got you here, Sean, I mean, I'm not going to take up your entire period, but what concert or musical performance that you have seen live were you most impressed with?
I think a alternative rock, like indie band called Portugal the Man. They put on a really good show. Cage the Elephant's another one.
Nice.
I go to a lot of concerts like that, smaller venues, a lot of fun, and great shows.
All right, I won't keep you too long, but you're a broomball legend. Is that true?
Absolutely.
Are you a goalie in broomball?
I have played goalie, but I usually average like a hat trick a game, so they like to keep me out on the forward position.
And we have Adrian Farhat here. I'll let you go on this. You said best Suey player. It's Adrian Farhat by far.
Oh, absolutely.
It says by far.
Big win yesterday. Don't forget.
Yeah, he actually won a game yesterday. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many wins he has under his belt now, but
One. Just one.
Just one? Is
Yeah.
that it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's about to be a sewer ball legend.
Well, there you have it, folks. That's our second period look. And just so you know, in case you're wondering why Sean Hare is going to school, he is going for civil engineering. So thank you, Sean, for your time. Bearcats, Ohio State Buckeyes. We'll be back with third period of play after this. You're watching Bearcats hockey on YouTube. thank you for sticking with us. We're about set here for a third period of play. Tri-State Collegiate League Hockey, ACHA matchup. There's Sean Hare as he'll be the cameraman. Adrian Farhat made sure give him a little camera time as well. Coming away with the puck are the Buckeyes here. Rossiter picks up a penalty again, and hey, he takes an elbow right back. So Rossiter is still down on the ice. Hopefully he'll be all right, but not a wise move at all by Tyler Brady, who Brady actually, he drew the penalty on Rossiter, and instead he retaliated, threw an elbow back, almost like he was in the WWE, threw an elbow right in front of a pinstripe with an orange sleeve, and he booked them both. Booked them both.
Buck Barnes.
So here you go. Yeah.
Right,
I don't.
where are you talking about,
Ross? Yeah. Look very pedestrian. So we play 18 seconds, and now we have a long stoppage in play. I guess this third period is going to try to rival the second period on penalty calls. As 18 seconds in, we already have 2. So last time these two teams matched up, it was a 4-3 final in overtime. Cincinnati outshot Ohio State 38-31. Bearcats already have 40 shots in this game. Damian Lona did have the last 2 goals to give the Bearcats the win. They had to come from behind to pick up that win. Lona's picked up the last, well, he has 2 goals in this game. He didn't pick up the last 2, but he has 2 goals in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, good.
Through the neutral zone. Good back check there by Dalton Drum.
Pick of the pocket.
Drum, top of the circle, looking over. He had 2 guys with him. Ryan Murphy was on the far side as he was going to try to get that last whack in there. Unable to do so as we play 4-on-4 hockey.
Yeah, they ended up giving Rossiter a roughing and OSU a roughing. Well, they might have gave them both roughings, but yeah, just 2 minutes apiece, 4-on-4.
We'll just call them both roughings. That's fine. Cincinnati coming away with a
2-on-1.
Good speed by Johnny Bonta. Back checking here.
Yeah, good play, Nick. Good play, Nick. Good play, Nick. Good play. Oh, Nick. Dang it. Nick did everything perfect there except put the puck in the net.
I thought that was Bonta. Excuse me. Yeah, that was Nick Okada. Danced around his man. Kyle Talibi with a chance there, but missed it wide. Matea just chips it out to the neutral zone. Picked up there. Damian Lona across the blue line. Moves around a man. 1-on-1. Looked for the hat trick. Couldn't get it. And instead, here come the Buckeyes. They'll charge away. Ooh. Samuel Gross looking to make an extra move. Cannot. And both teams, after that play, are now back at full strength as the penalties have run out. Home run pass. Can't connect. Looking for Danny Matea. It is just frozen. And the clock will stop. 17:36 to go.
All right, man. All right, Paul's going to take a short break, and I'll take over the play-by-play. Adrian, you and I on the call here for a few seconds.
All right, let's get at her.
So we got J.K. McAllister going back to the bench for a stick. He's just going to get off the ice, it looks like. Here comes Lang on for him. So we got Sneeznik, J.K., and Lang on the ice. Avoids a hit there. Look at McAllister's stick. Yeah, it's McAllister's stick in there in the glass, quite literally. Maybe we'll get a shot of that before the next whistle. Kyle Aaron's puck at the blue line, tries to go cross ice to Sneezek and gets it to him. Over the blue line, looking for something to do. Tries to take a shot, but gets poke checked. Jake now centers. JK puck wide, centers again, nothing there. Jake looking high, drops it back to his defenseman Kyle Aarons. Number 4, Aaron shoots, goes wide of the net, glove side. JK first one to pick it up. So it's a one-on-one battle in the corner. Lane come in to support. Puck up to Lindley. Lindley, shot, high glove, off the crossbar. And it looks like we might be getting a penalty. Getting an interference, I think, on Ohio State.
Damon's pretty strong. He got that stick.
Oh, did we get a good shot at it?
Oh, yeah.
So number 20 going to the box for interference. Mark that on the sheet, Adrian.
Hey, we got to make a comment about the heater.
About who?
The heater.
All right.
Keep the fine more.
Go ahead, man.
Oh, no, that's fine. All right, we got Dalton Drum with the puck on the right side. Comes into the middle. He shoots. Goes wide. All right, we got Logan Rossiter taking it down under the goal line. Feeds it to the top. Okada has it. Brady Kiplinger. Okada. Kiplinger shoots it. Oh.
Off the ankle of the defenseman, Adrian. I'll take it from here, buddy.
All right, yeah, I'm pretty bad at that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
stick to the comments. Nick Okada cycling the puck high, tries to find Murph, but he's not there. Brady picks up the loose puck. He's going to cycle low. Try to give and go with Rossiter, but it isn't there either. Rossiter now off the boards to Okada. Okada on his backhand. Cross ice to center to Dalton. It's 2-on-1 low. Dalton tries to force a pass high to Murph, but it's deflected off another defender. Now Okada top of the blue line. Skating it in. Goes left. Back on his backhand. Left to the net. Centers it. Safe. Still loose, but ref blows it dead as Rossiter was there. 15:36 to play. 5-2 Bearcats. It's a 47-22 shot total for the guys in white. We'll get Johnny Bonta, Danny Matea, Kyle Tzleby as our forwards. Damian Lona and Nick Okada up top here on the power play. 50 seconds remaining. Matea taking the draw. On his forehand here, clean win to Bonta. Bonta goes up to Okada. He's on the boards here. Looking for something to do. Goes back toward it, Sleepy, but if number 5, defender gets a stick on it. Loaning out the puck in the corner. Around the net. Right there, backhand. Tries to just maybe get something towards the net. Goalie just bats it away. Shot on blocked. Good hustle there, guy. Nice sweater. Lona's past Wisp, but still gets to Okada. He's going to take it now here on the left boards. Top of the circles. Finds Damian far side. Changes his mind on the one-timer. Backhands it off the boards for Okada to pick up. Everybody moving their feet here on the power play. Looking pretty good. Backside, Nick. It's there all day. Now Johnny. Johnny almost went top corner, but it went off of OSU defender's hip before it could reach the net. There's, oh my God, this puck's just moving too fast. I can't keep up. Into the penalty kill here. 1 second remaining, and he's out. Puck is cleared. Michael Weber out to play. 14:34 to play. Sorry about the clock. Got a little behind. Adrian doing a bad job using his fingers on the keypad. Lona now in the neutral zone. Advances the puck to Tzleby over the blue line. 3-on-2. Matea trying to split the D. As Tzleby fakes left, goes right, centers it, but nobody is there. OSU coming out with speed here over the red line. Puck on the left wing. Drops it back to center, but too far.
Oh, he fakes it.
Tzleby picks up in a one-on-one battle. Still calling off. Disagree. But that's why you're getting paid $60 to wear orange stripes. That's going to be a clear icing. 13:55 to play. Here steps behind me, and Paul is back.
Great guy.
Oh, you guys didn't miss me. I thought you did good.
Oh, you didn't hear, so thanks for just being a good guy, Paul.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Stop. Let it go.
I'm just trying to help a brother out.
Well, you're doing a bad job. I
It's
like
under
the shirt.
14 to go. Adrian, we appreciate all your technical assistance with us. Matt Lindley fires one in from the blue line. It goes wide. Bearcats close to amassing 50 shots on the night. Staying busy.
I don't want them. It's time. It's so hard.
Jacob sneezing. Tripped up, no call. He fires one in anyway.
Look at that communication.
Puck moved ahead by Stephen Lang, then chipped up and into the Buckeye bench. 13-19 to go here in regulation. So again, Cincinnati will have an off day yesterday. If you look at the schedule, it does say that Cincinnati is due to play at Bowling Green. Bearcats will forego that game and instead gear up to play the Toledo Rockets, who were 5-2 losers to the Miami Redhawks at the Goggin Ice Center today.
And you said they play tomorrow, right, Paul?
They play tomorrow as well, so Toledo, they're making the most of their trip down south, as right now they're in Oxford, and they're going to make the, I guess the next 30, how many miles is it? Maybe not 30 miles, maybe.
From Oxford to here, what, 45, 50?
Maybe right around there. So then they'll take the extra trip then.
Yeah, I think it's a little under an hour, I think.
We'll get our off-ice personnel.
Wrap around. No.
Wrap around, and that puck somehow finds
Wow. The pipes were there for
Valbaran. Valbaran was able to find that puck when it looked like the wraparound was certain to go in.
He's getting all the bounces when he's going up against Murphy. Murphy can't seem to beat him.
Beat him twice up in Columbus. Can't beat him tonight. Has assisted, though, on Danny Matea's goal. Chris Powers moves it ahead through the neutral zone. Picked up there by Mark Heeneman, turned over immediately. Here comes Murphy, and there's a whistle. Save made. Valbaran kind of, it hit him right off that elbow pad-ish area. Stayed loose, got an early whistle, or else the Bearcats were going to be hatching it at him. Chris Powers steps up, fires one in toward the net. Couple extra whacks at it, still doesn't go through. Cincinnati controls. Puck comes from behind the net and moved ahead. Wow. How about that? Chris Powers takes care of business, sending Jake Furley to the boards. Furley up and then passes it along for number 25, Chris Revenue. Revenue, a goal scorer the last time these two teams played. By the way, that was a lie. He did not score.
No, went back, did some homework.
I lied. So sorry. Big hit there, Bearcat. Unfortunately, on the bad side of that. And that was Chris Powers getting laid out by Perina. Ohio State staying active on the boards, coming away with the puck, then trying to just float it forward. Now here comes Cincinnati. After the turnover, here comes the Buckeyes. Puck moved out in front. Shot taken there by Connor Lewis. He's definitely going to want to get in the goal department, as he put one in for the Bearcats, allowed their second goal to go in, and it was on a 2-on-1 break. He was trying to defend, just stuck his stick out there, and unfortunately for OSU, puck deflected right in and allowed Cincinnati to tie it late in the first. Look out. Linesman just in the line of battle. Didn't flinch when that puck was fired in toward him. My God.
It's probably his white Reeboks 7K sick kicks keep him light on his feet.
No stress.
And there, real quick, you got to see tonight's music brought to you by DJ Pac. See you tomorrow night at St. Clair and Clifton. Catch DJ Pac there at 10 o'clock.
Funny guy. That was good. Hey, being cocky is not good. Yeah, she's cool. She's got a little runny nose.
Face-off comes to the right, or Falberon. Puck then moves out to the neutral zone.
Yeah.
No one asked you, Adrian.
Coming away with the puck and moving ahead with it are the Buckeyes. It's Tyler Brady, has it in the corner, and then it is taken away. And out comes Johnny Bonta and the Bearcats.
We're focusing on the grades, man.
Bonta moved to the corner, then was trapped. Allowed OSU to move ahead with it.
Oh, that's good.
Turned over in the neutral
Great
zone.
guy.
Damian Lona gets by his man, Lineberry, and then just sends it wide.
Oh.
Puck comes out through the neutral zone. Bearcats will have to reset it. Now, you're talking about Deepak. He has been called by some the D Rose of UC hockey. Would you agree with that statement, Colvin?
I don't know. It's quite. I don't know who said that chirp, but that's quite the chirp there.
He's like the LeBron James.
Adrian, tell the people what you said.
I believe he's more like a LeBron James or Michael Jordan. Actually, I think AC is more of a Michael Jordan. But
Thanks, Adrian.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
good
man.
guy, good haircut.
I
Thanks,
couldn't
man.
agree more. He is just like Michael Jordan in the fact that he is retired from the game. Other than that, I believe that is where the comparisons end. No, I'm pretty
nothing
sure
but
Michael
that.
Jordan could not play hockey.
No.
They always said Bo knows, and they were talking about Bo Jackson, saying he could play every sport. Even Wayne Gretzky said to Bo Jackson, no.
No, you couldn't.
Now, it's fun. And
Oh,
here
that
comes
was-
Ryan Murphy, who can play
No.
and just cannot
Denied.
get by
Denied.
That would've been
his
cool.
former teammate, Jacob Thorbar.
Denied.
Oh. The Alberon has just stifled Ryan Murphy what feels like the 9th time in this game. Puck sent in by Matt Lindley. It goes toward the net. And that is saved. Puck comes out to the neutral zone, dumped in off the stick of Ryan Murphy. It has to feel like years since Murphy scored a goal since he was out the weekend prior to the Thanksgiving
Yeah.
break. And he hasn't scored here. We're talking about a guy who coming in had 36 goals, led the nation when he was done playing. Has since given up that title, but I'm sure he'll be back on track as the weeks go by. Dalton Drum looking to make his name known. Get back into the scoring column
Yeah.
as he already has a goal in this game as well. Scored his 10th.
Yeah, nice move
On the
around.
power play.
Nice move around the defender. Probably from all the times he works with his golf ball at home. Kid loves stick handling the balls.
Here comes Murphy. Glides around a few skaters, then leaves it up at the blue line for Danny Matea. Matea takes an angle, then fires it toward the crease. Puck still loose. Awkward positioning for Ohio State as they're trying to get it out of the greasy areas. Rossiter leaves it out in front.
Oh.
There's John Von Kieseling, who will get a shot attempt. 55 now for the Bearcats, which that's when you have to start to recognize.
Yeah, kid's playing really well, just keeping everything in front of him. He knows where his rebounds are going. Good control on that part of the game. You got to pick the corners with this guy, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, of course, a guy with a name like the Alberon, of course he's going to make 50 saves and test us this entire night. Why wouldn't he? Ohio State charges up. Few hits along the boards go both sides, then a shot from a sharp angle fought off by Michael Weber. Weber has looked strong on his own, making 22 saves. That is his 23rd. And Cincinnati will move it out. Now, Coleman, I believe, like I said, Xavier actually played tonight. They won over the D3 Tryon University on the road for the Musketeers. Xavier off the rest of the semester. UC will play one more game against Toledo. That was on Sunday. Both teams are off tomorrow. I'm sure they have something to do at noon.
Yeah.
As the Xavier Musketeers will host the Cincinnati Bearcats in the Skyline Chili Crosstown Shootout.
That's right. You're a weirdo. You like the basketball team. You like Xavier.
I'm a weirdo,
but
yeah.
you like UC football.
Now, see, I was going to say beforehand, the Bearcats are looking for their second win at the Cintas Center. But you're going to out me and just call me a Xavier basketball fan. It's fine. It's not fine to some.
That's the only minus to you, Paul. Yeah. It's the only minus. And I just I found an opportunity to make fun of you, and I had to.
Well, the best part is, as Stephen Lang comes in, as that pass was just off the tip of his stick, or else he was looking at a breakaway. The funny thing is, no matter who you are rooting for, most of you obviously rooting for the Cincinnati Bearcats, rightfully so. Both these teams are national powerhouses.
Yeah, both on a very good start. Now,
I will play. I will look at UC here because we're on the UC broadcast, and I will say this is something that UC hasn't really had. They can score over 100 points.
Yeah.
They used to be all defense. Now Mick Cronin has the team playing well and scoring a lot of points. A lot of fun tomorrow at noon as the two rivals will clash out, and I'm sure the student body will take notice. So it's good to have, linesman down. Nice move there by Armstrong to play courtesy to the linesman sitting on his tuchus. You want to talk about front row seat. Puck moved to the neutral zone. Wow. Big hit along the boards, 2-on-1. Brandon Armstrong has Chris Bowers. He goes to Bowers. Bowers can't find it.
Stay out of it, Chris.
Puck comes out to the blue line. Picked off there. Damian Lona is going to have to back check and does it perfectly. Excellent effort. Looked like a cornerback that was beat on a slant route, but still was able to cut off the angle and just dive and extend to break up the play. And Damian Lona knew exactly what he had to do and showed his captain leadership on that play. Doesn't matter if it's a 1-goal game, a 3-goal game, 10-goal game. Cincinnati's been in them all. And I'm pretty sure the captain dives out on that play regardless of the situation. Under 4 to play. Puck sent wide. Michael Weber has to take a knee, guard that post, make sure no trickery comes through. Ew. It's 1:15 Eastern Standard Time. That is late.
It's not fun.
It is. It's exhausting, especially if you're Ohio State. They will take on the Dayton Flyers tomorrow, so they are going up to Dayton. They won't make the full trip home. I'm not sure what they'll do.
Good chance, Talibi.
As Kyle Talibi stick worked his way past a few defenders, but sent it wide.
Nice, dude.
Talibi again.
2-on-1. Lona back checking. Not back checking. Back to whatever. You know what I meant. Trailer. That's the word I was looking for.
He was a supporting player there. Cincinnati still controlling the zone. Broken stick on the play. 5-on-4 for Cincinnati. Moved up.
Come on, Talibi.
There's Talibi.
Another good save.
Excellent saves, both of them. By Thalbaron. He was on his belly.
This kid's good.
This kid's good, folks. So let's go ahead and look at him. Of the goalies in the Tri-State Collegiate Hockey League, he ranks 6th in goals allowed average. Sebastian Millette, starter usually for Cincinnati. He is right there at number 3 with a 208 4 wins, or 11 wins, excuse me, for Sebastian Millet. He has allowed the 21 goals, but in 12 games, 21 goals, we'll take it. That's less than 2 a game. He's averaging 1.93, and the puck will be iced all the way down. And Cincinnati has a little bit of beef with it. In most cases, when you're expecting guys on an icing to skate down to the side of the rink where the puck will be dropped, Buckeyes were having to scramble back into their own end as they saw Johnny Bonta was involved on the other side. Always want to make sure everybody has the necessary personnel to deal with guys like Johnny Bonta. Minute 52 to go. Bearcats 57 shots on net. And we're getting ready to drop the puck. Puck moved out. Damian Lona with it.
Come on. Man,
Bearcats looking for more.
Yeah, I'd like to see us get one. Just put some salt on the wound, man.
It is all about goal differential here in the league. So that would certainly help. Right now, a +3, a +4 on the season aggregate, if you're a soccer fan, for Cincinnati, and we have a penalty upcoming to Johnny Bonta.
Bench minor.
Oh, bench minor.
When he called it, he pointed towards the bench.
All right.
What did he say?
So, and to serve the penalty, I believe, will be Armstrong. Johnny Bonta making sure that Ohio State has everything, hears everything he has to say on the matter.
Well, maybe not.
You're Ohio State, I'd pull my goalie here. I'm not the coach. But you're down 3. This is your last chance. Matt Lidley will serve it. And penalty is put up there. 5-on-4 the situation. In net stays Thalbaron. So the Bearcats, barring a miracle here, will improve to 19-3 on the season. Make that 19-4 after tomorrow. Ryan Murphy looking to beat his former teammate, instead feeds it for Kiplinger. Kiplinger sends one in. Murphy has 2 assists on the game, does not have a goal. Shot, set wide of the net by Revenue. Here comes Nick Okada, crosses both the blue lines and the red line.
Ohio State just let Nick come right in the zone, too.
Yeah, they're taxed. They're ready to go home. Yeah. 25 seconds, and like you said, salt in the wound. Hey, yeah. You know me. I'm a UC Bearcat hockey fan, and I've been outed as a Xavier basketball fan. I am in no sport an Ohio State Buckeye.
Oh, I know that too.
I do not like them in any sport. All right, that includes football. Ohio State, we're talking about Xavier and Cincinnati having a big day Saturday. The school, Ohio State University, has a big day as well, as their basketball program takes on Wisconsin, and their football team also plays Wisconsin in the Big Ten championship game. So the Bearcats will improve to 19-3, soon to be 19-4 with a forfeit to Bowling Green. Back in action Sunday afternoon against the Toledo Rockets. This is a big-time win.
Still have time here.
4 seconds, Mateo.
Shoot it.
Top of the circle, it is broken up. That is it. And the game is over. 58 shots on net for the Cincinnati Bearcats en route to a 5-2 victory over the Ohio State Buckeyes. Austin Coleman, what are your takeaways from this Friday night, Saturday morning game?
Just played really well in the D zone. Kept a lot of opportunities away from Iowa State. They didn't allow many good scoring chances to come towards the middle. Kept everything to the outside. Offense zone, just forced the puck towards the net. 58 shots on net, like you said. Just played really well.
Good win for Cincinnati. They sweep the Ohio State Buckeyes on the season. Big time news there, and they will take on number 3 Toledo Sunday afternoon. Once again, no game Saturday night. And we are excited to see the Bearcats back in action on Sunday before the end of the semester break. So Johnny Bonta, make sure that all dinner plans are stated.
Savage.
They got to sell his jerseys in the parking lot, folks. As the Bearcats give us their salute, Michael Weber, winning goaltender. Oh, there it is. Feels good. What a win for Cincinnati. And there's the pillow. I tell you what, the Keeps 'Em Warm pillow Sebastian Millette shows their fans are making their exits. You're unplugging your charger. I have to warm up my car. Thank you, folks, so much for joining us for UC Bearcat Hockey on YouTube. Again, Saturday afternoon, Bearcats match up against the Toledo Rockets. Until then, for Adrian Furhat, Austin Coleman, I'm Paul Lockman. Thanks from all of us at UC Bearcat Hockey. We'll see you again next time.